worst of it. Special edition storm coverage tonight.
Oh my goodness. We've had some rough times across parts of the region. Valonia, back in portions of Kansas, been to Arkansas, into Oklahoma. We've had all kinds of rough things. In the state of Arkansas, actually 11 deaths rather, due to some apparent tornadoes. I believe the last count was around 18 or so. We've got some new warnings to share with you at this point. We're watching this one tornado warning in effect for the counties, or rather the parishes of Caddo and DeSoto. The counties you see here, Panola and Shelby cities, got those lined up for you as well. They include Carthage, Greenwood, and Mansfield. Now, this warning will be in effect until 4:30 local time. Take action immediately. Don't wait. If you happen to be in one of the cities farther out, a little bit closer towards, say, the border, you don't wait for that. You just want to go ahead and get to a safe place in your home. Storm cellar, if you happen to have a basement, that is a wise choice. You don't want to be in the upstairs. You don't really want to be on an outside wall. You want to be in a center room. A closet is often a good place to be, as low as you can possibly get. You and your family get there immediately. Guys, it's all about being safe. That's what it is. Meanwhile, the parishes of Bossier and into Webster, the counties of Columbia and Lafayette, this is right on the border of Louisiana and Arkansas. The cities of Cullen, Plain Dealing, and Spring Hill, actual visual confirmation of a tornado from this rotating thunderstorm that we're watching. And let me tell you, this string of storms continues to make its way towards the east. In fact, the whole system, this area of low pressure, is just going to crawl its way to the east. But there's a key here, and the key is that it's going to move very, very slowly. And when it moves slowly, what that's going to do is it's going to allow the moisture to keep on coming in from the Gulf. And at the same time, it's going to allow that severe weather opportunity to extend over much the same landscape for several days. I mean, you take a look at the setup today. We're talking into the Great Lakes, the parts of the Midwest, the plains, back in the Southeast. Yeah, we're going to be covering a lot of area. And then tomorrow, the hits keep coming. The Torcon for today, though, Northeast Louisiana, Western Mississippi, it's high, folks. We're talking 7 out of 10. The higher the number, the greater the chance of a tornado. For northern Alabama, not quite as great, but still high, still significant. 6 out of 10 for you. And remember, these numbers may fluctuate. Into Iowa, it's a 5 out of 10. Then there's tomorrow. Tomorrow, you still have that chance of severe storms. As we wrap it up, you're going to notice it's going to be the Great Lakes, the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, Gulf Coast, even in the Carolinas. Folks, keep it here at the Weather Channel. We'll keep you informed. Jen?
All right, Reynolds. Well, not only are we tracking severe storms and tornado threats here at the Weather Channel, but our own Jim Cantoris in Oklahoma, where a very important group is tracking the severe weather threats.
We are at the NOAA Storm Prediction Center here in Norman, Oklahoma. They've been kind enough to open the doors and give us an idea of what they do. And this is the first line of defense for a lot of us into what we're going to see storm-wise. And as we head into the week, let's talk to Bill Bunting, who is the operations chief here, of what we're going to see. Could we have another day of high risk on Monday?
It's not out of the question. Right now we have a moderate risk, which is an enhanced level, certainly, across parts of the lower Mississippi Valley. That will move a bit east on Tuesday into the southeast U.S., and then by Wednesday towards the mid-Atlantic coast. So we have at least 3 days left to go with this weather system.
Now, the upper low is not really going anywhere, is it? So it's going to kind of reload some of these same states that have already been hit, Mississippi, then Alabama and Georgia.
Unfortunately, that's the case, and that also, in addition to severe weather, poses the threat of flash flooding as well.
All right, so for folks in Arkansas that are going to be cleaning up, is their threat going to be over on Monday?
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
All right, thanks, Bill Bunting. We appreciate that. Again, letting us in to get a first-hand look at what these guys do and do so well here in Norman, Oklahoma. Back to you.
All right, team coverage, certainly. Well, now Reynolds gives us more on the timing for the severe weather threat we face today and the days to come. And a lot of days ahead, right, Reynolds?
No, you're right about that. You know, when it comes to timing, that is really everything. It's everything about keeping you and your family safe. And the Torcon, which is, again, is basically that measurement of tornado possibility. And Jackson, we're going with a 6 out of 10. Knows the time frame from 3 p.m. to about 9 p.m. Become increasingly unstable, and that could carry on into the evening. Over to Nashville, 5 out of 10, 3 p.m. through 11 p.m. And then in Paducah, where they already are just getting socked by the heavy rainfall, your Torcon is going to be a 5 out of 10 from noontime till about 8 p.m. Man, it is going to be some rough times in these spots, folks. Watch out for the rising water, and also watch out for the threat of seeing those severe storms and possible tornadoes. You know, more of the trouble we've seen from these storms on the move. This video you're about to see, well, this is a semi that was blown over in parts of southeastern Kansas. And a probable tornado struck in Baxter Springs, Kansas. Our own Mike Bennis is there, and he'll update us on those storms and their progress. He'll give us all the information all morning long. Jen?
All right, well, thank you, Reynolds. Well, let's give you another look at conditions you'll find in the area and on the roadways today. And what you're going to see is actually tornado watches lasting through 6 a.m. through parts of Arkansas. They expire for areas including parts of Texas at 5 a.m. and then for areas up towards the north, including the Boot Hill as well as into Texas, they last until 5 a.m. Here's a problem that's going to continue to be a big worry out there. The flooding out there, flash flooding. Reynolds, you've been talking about it all night, and we'll see it for areas including parts of Poplar Bluff, as well as the Boot Hill, Arkansas, Louisiana, Tennessee, all these areas. Essentially, it's just that training that's happening there, and it's all that rainfall that continues to come down.
Folks, stay with the Weather Channel today. Be smart, and better yet, be safe.
Our local Doppler radar.